Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in South Dakota.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the STHSAA.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in South Dakota.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the STHSAA.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Now we'll have the introductions. First for the
All right, welcome. We got the West Central versus Baltic girls game tonight.
Charlie Schrader.
In the first round of the regions,
And Amelia Carlson.
winner of this game
Center Jill Coach is Ashley Fee.
plays on Thursday night.
And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bulldogs. At guard,
And they'll play the winner of the Tri-Valley Madison game.
Larson.
So Butch is giving us the starting lineups right now. We got Meredith Larson,
5, Kate Bauman.
Kate Bauman,
Forward of 5'10", sophomore number 10, Harper Kortmeyer.
Harper Kortemeyer,
5'8", junior number 12, Caitlin Pickett. And at
Caitlin
forward of
Pickett.
5'6", senior number 22, Holland Kortmeyer.
and Highland Kortmeyer.
Now the starting lineup for the West Central Trojans. At guard of 5'8", 8th grader number 1, Ellie Knight. At forward of 5'8", senior number 4, Raina Gehring. At guard of 5'10", freshman number 10, Casey Jatan. At forward of 5'10", junior number 23, Abby Thornton. At guard of 5'6", senior number 32, Mara Schultz.
And West Central goes with their same starting fives all year long. Ellie Knight, Raina Gearing, Casey Jatan, Mara Schultz, and Abby Thornton.
These officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activity.
Kind of keep an eye on some of the other scores as we're going along in this game here.
Schools participating in this event. Their experience and integrity.
Get started a little bit early. I think this game's supposed to start at 7, but
The tip-off temperature outside is 53 degrees with the wind.
I think everybody's ready to go.
7. However, in here it's a nice calm 67.
Abby's going to jump it up versus Harper Kortmeyer for Baltic. Both girls listed at 5'10" on the program. And the tip goes to Baltic. And they come down court. West Central falls back in a zone here. Meredith Larson has it out front for Baltic. Gets it over to Kate Bauman. Cross court to Kortmeyer. Gets it underneath. Nice pass in the post. Shots missed. Fight for the rebound. Baltic gets it. It goes up Meredith Larson. The shot's missed, and Mara Schultz comes down with the rebound. Mara up court to Raina Gehring. Back to Jatan. Mara up front for the three, and that one bangs around and goes in. West Central out to an early lead, and West Central out with their press. Oh, just about a turnover there from Baltic. No call, though. Gets it over to Meredith Larson. Meredith for three, and she bangs it in. Ties it up at 3 right away, and we've got Mara Schultz with the untied shoe, so we stop action real quick. And here we go again. Ellie Knight, 8th grade point guard for West Central, brings it up. Gets it into Jatan. Casey out to Mara Schultz. Mara drives, left-handed. Puts up the runner, a little bit long, misses everything, and Baltic with the rebound. Tried a full court pass there, and Abby Thornton stole it. Here comes Ellie Knight. Over to Mara Schultz. Mara drives again. Passes out to Jatan. Casey Jatan for 3, and that one's good. West Central out to an early 6-3 lead. All 3-pointers so far in this game. Presses on. Mara Schultz just missed that steal, but there's a foul called. I think that one's going to go on Schultz. It is. Mara's first, West Central's first. Harper Kortmeyer inbounds it to Kate Bauman. Bauman brings it up. Looking for some help. Gets it into Meredith Larson. Steal there by Chan. Ahead to Raina Gehring. Raina's layup is good. 8-3 now, West Central. Kortmeyer trapped in the corner. Gets it back to Bauman. Bauman drives in. 3 on the way. That one's going to be a little bit long. Ball's tipped around. Ellie Knight's got it. Ellie's out in front of everybody. Fumbles it a little bit, so they're going to back it off here. Oh, and Casey Jatan Going out of bounds, tips it off of Kate Bauman's foot, so it'll stay with West Central. LA Knight's going to take it out for the Trojans. Gets it into Schultz. Over to Jachan. Back to Schultz. Raina Gearing into Schultz. Shot's no good. Bauman with the rebound. She's going to bring it up. Long pass ahead to Kortmeyer. She's in the open. Left-handed shot's no good. And Mara Schultz has got the rebound. Ahead to Raina Gearing. Raina cross court to Ellie Knight. Ellie puts up a shot. That one's no good. Fast-paced game. That one's Holland Kortmeyer with the rebound. And the ball goes back to Kate Bauman. She's going to bring it up. Kortmeyer's double-teamed. Drives in, no good. Abby Thornton with the rebound. Abby gets it over to Casey Jatan, and Casey's going to bring it down court. Tries to do a cross-court pass, but that's tipped away. LA Knight for three, no good. Rebound to Holland Kortmeyer, and here comes Baltic again. LA Knight with the steal, gets it ahead to Raina Gearing. Raina wide open, layup is good. That's 2 layups for Raina Gearing, and West Central out to an early 10-3 lead. We're going to get a timeout here from Sam Mustin, Baltic coach. We're just going to have a 30-second timeout. First timeout taken by Baltic. The press is giving them a little bit of trouble. 2 steals from West Central. Both ended up in layups for Raina Gearing. So Baltic will get the ball out of bounds after this timeout. Referee Al Hansen, he's got many years in the refereeing business, going to hand it in. I know we must have something over there with Caitlin Pickett. I think they're just must have had a little bit of blood. The trainer's over there just wrapping her arm. Now she comes in the game here. And Harper Kortmeyer gets it in. Back to Kortmeyer. She loses it out of bounds. It's going to be West Central's ball. Harper was just looking to make a pass there and lost control. LA Knight's got it for West Central. 8th grade point guard. Gets it into Jatan. Casey drives. Gets it out to Raina Gearing. Raina over to Abby Thornton. Abby looking for a little bit of space. Can't find it, but nice pass into Casey Jatan. Good pass there from Abby Thornton. Casey with a great finish. Puts it in and gets fouled. Looking for the 3-point play here. The foul was called on number 12, Caitlin Pickett for Baltic. Casey Jatan free throws up and good. Gives her 6 points here in the first quarter. About halfway through the first quarter. And Baltic back on the... And another turnover. That press is really affecting Baltic. Harper Kortmeyer stepped out of bounds there. Almost looked like she could have even traveled there. West Central's got their first sub, Ayla Kramer, in for West Central. Ayla's mom, Kim, sang the national anthem. Kim is a great singer. First time I heard her do it this year. She's probably done it some other times, but first time I heard her do it this year. Raina Gearing for 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Comes down to Holland Kortmeyer, and she finally gets it ahead. Long pass ahead to Harper Kortmeyer. Harper's going to try the 3. That one's long. Ayla Kramer with the rebound. Ayla's got it to Ellie Knight. Ellie's looking to run. Gets it ahead to Jatan. Casey for 3. No good, and that one goes over the backboard. Couple subs in for Baltic. Looks like we've got number 2, Kaya Lendert. I didn't catch the other number here, but this one goes to Kate Bauman. Bauman over to Meredith Larson. Back to Bauman. LA Knight almost got it. They got to get it across the half court. Ayla Kramer with the steal. Ayla to LA Knight. LA to Raina Gearing, and Raina can't handle the pass. Fumbles it out of bounds, and it'll be Baltic ball. And here comes Kaylee Schultz into the game for the first time, in for Raina Gehring. Kaylee, 5'8" freshman for West Central. Steal by Knight. She stole it, and then as she was trying to gain control of it, she was fouled by a Baltic girl. I think that one's going to go on number 4 for Baltic. It is. Meredith Larson. That's going to be their second team foul, her first on Larson. LA Knight's going to inbounds it for West Central here. To Jatan. Casey with a long 3. Misses it. But rebound by Schultz. Over to LA Knight. Ellie's going to drive in. Little runner. Good shot, LA Knight. Her first 2 points of the night. Baltic looking to break that press. Larson. Over to Sadie Holt, who was my other sub I was looking for. Long 3 on the way. And that one's good. Kate Bauman. Second 3-pointer for Baltic. They've got 6 points, 15-6. About 2:45 to go here in the game. Kaylee Schultz. Over to Ellie Knight, out front. Abby Thornton drives, puts up a little runner, and that one's good. Nice shot, Abby. Abby's got her first 2. Still having problems breaking that press. That one's stolen by Schultz. Ellie Knight gets it. Ellie, nice pass to Ayla Kramer, and Ayla finishes. And another timeout from Baltic here. 19-6, kind of a scoring barrage from West Central here in the first quarter. 19 points already with 2 minutes to go left in the first quarter. We were doing time of possession like we do in a football game. It would be lopsided for West Central when Baltic does break the press. Not running much offense here. Looking for one good shot and getting it up. But the press is giving Baltic a lot of trouble right now. Coach Sam Mustin called the second timeout. They're going to try and figure something out here. We'll see if any of the other games have started here around. Doesn't look like anybody's reporting any scores yet. Groton Redfield, that one's 41-6 in the fourth quarter. Not much of a game there. But the ones we'll keep our eyes on is the Dells-Garrettson game here in our Region 3. And also the Tri-Valley-Madison game. Winner of this one gets the Tri-Valley-Madison winner. So Baltic inbounds it. Another steal. This one by Ayla Kramer. Ayla to Bailey Stallman. Bailey with a nice pass over to LA Knight. Bailey just checking into the game here for West Central. Another steal by West Central. This is by LA Knight. LA left-handed layup. No good. Fought for the rebound. We got a jump ball. Kaylee Schultz and I think that was Sadie Holt fighting for that rebound. And the alternate possession is going to stay with West Central. Almost stolen by Meredith Larson. She made a nice play on the ball. Just couldn't quite corral it. So it's going to stay with West Central. Emma Volt's coming into the game for West Central. She's going to play the post for Abby Thornton. Try to get into Emma. And the fight for, now we got another alternating possession. This one's going to go to Baltic. And it looks like Caitlin Pickett's going to come back in for Sadie Holt for Baltic Bulldogs here. Press still on for West Central. Minute 40 to go here in the first quarter. That one's stolen by Schultz. Schultz drives in. Makes the basket. Baltic gets it across half-court line. Trying to set up a little offense here. Pass into the post is a little errant. Casey Jeton comes up with it. Cross court to Kaylee Schultz. Kaylee looking for someone to throw it to. Finds Ayla Kramer. Ayla drives down. Gets it into Schultz. And that ball's poked away. And Kaya Lendertz comes up with it for Baltic. And that ball goes out of bounds. That'll stay with Baltic. And Raina Gearing and Mara Schultz back into the game for West Central. For Kaylee Schultz and Ayla Kramer now out for West Central. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Baltic gets it into the post. Caitlin Pickett with the basket. Bailey Stallman. Over to Mara Schultz. Raina Gearing. Casey Jeton. Casey looking for a little room on the right. Bailey Stallman. Back to Casey Jeton. Casey steps back. Mara Schultz for three. Just off the front of the rim. No good. But the rebound's off Baltic. It's going to stay with West Central. Abby Thornton back in. LA Knight back in. And Bailey Stallman and Emma Volt's going to sit down. Over to Raina Gearing. LA Knight's got it. The shot clock's off. Coach Caffrey's hollering for him just to pull it out. LA Knight's got it. Now they got 8 seconds. Kind of got to make something happen. Here goes LA Knight. Down into Casey Jeton. Casey with a pass in the post to Mara Schultz. It was a good play. Mara just couldn't get the shot to go, and that's the way the first quarter is going to end. 23-8 West Central with the lead. Got a 1 minute here. We'll take a little time out here. So it's going to be West Central's ball here at the start of the second quarter. West Central up 15. Oh, we got a fumble of the referee throwing it to Mara Schultz there. We got it straightened out. LA Knight's got it for West Central. Baltic's kind of playing a little 1-2-2 zone here. Casey Jeton's passes over everybody's head, goes out of bounds. Turnover on West Central. It's going to be Baltic's ball. Presses on. Just can't have any sloppy passes. You just got to make good, crisp passes. There, Meredith Larson gets it in the front court, and Mara Schultz steals it away. Mara over to LA Knight. LA to Casey Jeton. Casey into Abby Thornton. Abby drives. Nice pass, Abby, to Mara Schultz. And Mara puts it in. Baltic gets it across. Holland Quartermeyer. Over to Bauman for three. Kate Bauman with her second three of the game. Cuts the lead back down to 14. Comes LA Knight. Over to Raina Gearing. Schultz up top. Jeton thought about the three. Over to LA Knight. Ellie's going to take the three, and that one's good. Ellie's got 7 to lead West Central right now. Another steal, Mara Schultz. Mara drives in, gets it over to LA Knight. LA for a layup. Nice steal and pass from Mara Schultz there. Casey Jatan with the steal. Over to Ellie Knight again. Ellie with another layup off of the steal. And we got 32-11 right now. West Central leads. Harper Quartermeyer drives in. She misses the shot, but she's fouled. I think that one's going to go on Abby Thornton. First team foul for West Central in this quarter. It's also going to be Abby's first foul. Quartermeyer's first free throw goes off the back of the rim, no good. Second free throw, also no good. Fought for the rebound, and Abby Thornton's going to come up with it. Ellie Knight, 8th grade point guard for West Central, brings it up. Over to Raina Gearing. Back to Knight. Mara Schultz has got it. Back to Ellie Knight. Ellie's going to drive. Finds Raina Gearing. Raina drives in, has it poked away, and it's going to stay with West Central underneath the basket. Superintendent Eric Knight almost had that ball there, but he couldn't quite get it away from his daughter, Ellie. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Ellie's got it. Over to Raina Gearing. Raina drives baseline. Nice pass to Mara Schultz. Mara does a nice job finishing. Mara's got 7. Baltic breaks the press. Gets it to Caitlin Pickett. Back to Bauman. Larson to Pickett in the post. Pickett in the post, and she's going to get fouled. I don't know if this one's going to go on Abby or Mara here. Let's see. I think that one's going to go on Mara Schultz. That's going to be her second. The team's second. Puts Caitlin Pickett at the line for 2. First one short. Baltic's got to make some free throws here. They're 0 for 3 so far. Ayla Kramer's back into the game from Mara. Mara's going to sit down with her 2 fouls. Pickett's second free throw is good. Makes the score 34-12. Ayla Kramer over to Casey Jatan. We got a man-to-man now. Oh, ball's poked away from Abby Thornton. Baltic on the press. Oh, we got a travel from Baltic there. It's a good pass. Meredith Larson caught it, just kind of caught it off stride a little bit. Took an extra step there and got a travel. Ayla Kramer. Casey Jatan thought about the long 3. Ayla Kramer, I thought she was going to take it. Over to Ellie Knight. 15 on the shot clock. Jatan in the lane, trying to get out of there, gets it stolen away from her. And layup on the other end is good. Harper Quartermeyer. 34-14 now, West Central with the lead. Ellie Knight looking for a little room. Gets it back out to Abby Thornton. Abby drives in. Ayla Kramer for 3. Gonna be a little bit short. Raina Gearing pokes it out of there, but it's gonna be off of Raina. It's gonna be with Baltic ball coming out. Meredith Larson's gonna take it out for Baltic. Gets it into Bauman. Over to Caitlin Pickett. Caitlin looking for a little help. Gets it back to Bauman. Bauman. 3 on the way by Quartermeyer was no good. Rebound by Ayla Kramer. Up to Ellie Knight. Raina Gearing's going to go in for a layup. Doesn't get the layup, but she's going to be fouled by Harper Quartermeyer. Raina's going to go to the line for 2. Raina's got 4 points on 2 layups off of steals. Makes her first. And Kaya Lendert's back into the game for Baltic. Gearing's second shot is also good. Kate Bauman gets it up against West Central. Over to Lendertz. Back to Bauman. Tries to get in the post. That one's stolen away by Abby Thornton. Abby out front to Raina Gearing. Raina drives in. Little strong on the shot. Fight for the rebound. Gets down to Raina Gearing. I think Raina got poked in the eye. 3 on the way. Ayla Kramer. No good. Fight for the rebound by Casey Jatan. And Meredith Larson. It's going to be a jump ball. And that ball, alternating possession, is going to go to Baltic this time. 3:36 to go here in the second quarter. Raina Gearing almost jumped that one. Caitlin Pickett's got it in the front court, guarded by Thornton. Up to Bauman. Tries to get it in the post. Thornton with another steal. Gets it ahead to Raina Gearing. Raina on the left side. Tries a left-handed layup. Makes it and is fouled. Foul goes on Meredith Larson. Raina's going to go back to the line for 2 more here. So we're at 38-14 right now. 24-point lead for West Central. If any point it gets to 30 or more in the second half, Raina's shot is good. Then you got the running clock. Baltic gets it inbounds. Lendert for Larson. Back to Lendert. Tries to get it over to Bauman. Stolen away by Ellie Knight. Ellie with the drive. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Larson. Head to Pickett. Pickett throws it off of West Central's girl. It's going to stay with Baltic. And we're going to have Bailey Stallman and Kaylee Schultz back in the game for West Central. And Abby Thornton and Raina Gearing going to check out. And also Emma Volt's in for Ayla Kramer as well. A little inbounds play by Baltic there to get it set up the three-pointer. But Bauman misses, and West Central comes away with the rebound. Here comes Ellie Knight. Over to Casey Jatan. Bailey Stallman for 3, and that's good. Bailey's first 3 points of the night. Oh, Casey Jatan just about got the steal there. Got her hands on it. Kaylee Schultz over there to cause the turnover from Baltic. And here comes Casey Jatan driving in left side. Finds Stallman. Bailey Stallman back to Jatan. Casey little step back over to Stallman. Stallman with the 3. No good. Jatan with the rebound. Casey's going to drive in. Nothing doing. Finds Ellie Knight. Ellie puts it up. No good. And that rebound down to Caitlin Pickett. Baltic comes up. Drive. That one's blocked. Nice block there by Emma Volt. Emma gets it ahead to Casey Jatan. Casey over to Ellie Knight. Ellie's going to drive all the way in. Left-handed shot. Good. Ellie Knight now with 13 here in the first half. And that puts us at the magic mark of 30 here. So, again, that doesn't count in the first half, but just any time in the second half. If you get 30 points or more, you get that running clock. Caitlin Pickett's got it for Baltic. Over to Bauman. Larson back to Bauman. Lendertz has got it. Pickett looking to drive. Kind of gets it poked away by Kaylee Schultz. She's double teamed in the corner. Finds some help. Just as the shot clock was running down, we had a shot up there by Kayla Lendertz. No good, and we had a shot clock violation. And Raina Gearing and Mara Schultz back into the game here. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Mara Schultz over to Stallman. Raina Gearing's got it in the corner. Mara Schultz drives, left-handed runner, no good. Ball's tipped around. Baltic's got it, and Kaylee Schultz fouls her. That's going to be the third team foul on West Central is all, so not a shooting foul yet. Kaylee's first. 43 seconds to go for Baltic here in the first half. Lendertz over to Larson. 3 on the way. Rattles in and out. Raina Gearing with the rebound. Tries to find Emma Volts. Emma doesn't get it. Kayla Lendertz with the steal here. So shot clock's off. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Cutting across the lane. And Mara Schultz picks up her third foul. So Mara's got to be careful. Joe's going to take her out. Joe Caffrey, head coach for West Central. Bring in Ayla Kramer. Don't want to get that fourth foul here in the first half. That's also going to be the fourth team foul on West Central. Next one will be shooting. 3 on the way by Lendertz. No good. Rebound by Larson. Larson with a left-handed shot. No good, but she's fouled by Kaylee Schultz. And it's going to put her at the line for 2. It's going to be a shooting foul anyway. Meredith Larson. She's got 3 points. First one's good. Nothing but net. Second one on the way, and that one's good as well. And West Central gets it in with 10 seconds to go. Bailey Stallman over to Kaylee Schultz. Kaylee drives in. Nothing doing. Don't foul, girls. And they almost do. And that's the way the first half's going to end. So it's going to be 44-16, 28-point lead for West Central going into the second half here. We'll take a little break. We'll come back with you about 7 or 8 minutes here.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in South Dakota.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the STHSAA.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we're back here. About 30 seconds to go here in the half time. And we'll get going with the second half. West Central with the 44-16 lead. And it's going to be West Central's ball. To start the second half here. Mara Schultz is going to inbounds it for West Central. Gets it into Ellie Knight. Only back to Mara. Mara gets it into Abby Thornton in the post. Abby out to Casey Jatan. Casey drives. Back out to Knight. Tries to pass it to Raina Gearing, who was cutting under the basket. Ball was tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Central. 21 to go here on the shot clock. Ellie into Raina Gearing. Raina's going to drive. Puts up a little floater. No good. Ellie Knight gets the rebound. Back to Raina. Raina's going to get fouled underneath. Not a shooting foul, though, so it's going to be West Central's ball underneath, but we'll get a fresh 35 on the shot clock here. Ellie into Jatan. Casey's shot is a little bit short. Rebounded by Pickett. And here comes Baltic. Long pass to Courtmeyer, and that's a good shot there by Harper Courtmeyer. Harper's got 5. Back into Jatan. She gets it out to Abby Thornton. Abby with a long 2, no good. Casey Jatan with the rebound, though. Abby gets it back, puts it up, still no good. Abby's fighting for the rebound. Gets it. Over to Mara Schultz. Back to Jatan. Mara. Over to Raina Gearing. Raina to Mara Schultz. Ellie Knight. Tries to get it across court to Casey Jatan. That ball's stolen away, and here comes Courtmeyer. And Harper Courtmeyer with another shot here. Cut the lead down to 24 here in the second half. 6:34 to go. Raina Gearing drives around, a little layup. Strong. Ellie Knight with the rebound. Out to Abby Thornton. Abby's shot is no good. And Courtmeyer with the rebound. Baltic on a little bit of a run here. That ball's blocked by Jatan. Shot was tried there by Holland Courtmeyer. No good. Here comes Ellie Knight. Ellie drives around. Nice pass inside to Abby Thornton. Abby misses it. Caitlin Pickett down with the rebound for Baltic. West Central yet to score here in the second half. 3 on the way. Courtmeyer, no good off the... And nice play there by Jatan to tip it over to Gearing. Ellie Knight's got it. Ellie's going to get fouled. That foul's going to go on Harper Courtmeyer. It's going to be her second. Team second. Knight over to Schultz. Jatan in the corner. Abby Thornton out to Knight. Raina Gearing's got it. Raina's going to try a 3, and that one's good. And Joe's going to get a 30-second timeout right after that shot. I don't know if he sees something he doesn't like or what he's going to do here. Again, that magic number that Baltic wants to stay away from is that 30-point lead. Once he gets to 30 points in that second half, then we have a running clock. Not sure what Joe saw there. He just wanted a quick timeout, though. We'll see if West Central's still going to be in the press when they come out here. They might just do it until they get that 30-point lead, or until they can get the 30-point lead, and they are. Bauman's got it. Looking for a little help. Long pass, and Mara Schultz gets the steal on that one. Gets it into Thornton. Thornton makes the basket and is fouled by Pickett. That's going to put Abby on the line. Oh, that foul is actually going to go on Meredith Larson, number 4, and that's going to be her 4th. And Abby gets that shot to go. And I think they're going to pull Meredith Larson out with her 4 fouls. They are. Go back to Kaya Lendertz for Baltic. Bauman gets it ahead to Kortmeyer. Kortmeyer in the front court. Over to Lendertz. Back to Bauman. She's going to pull it out. Mara Schultz comes out on her. Kortmeyer back to Lendertz. Bauman finds Pickett. Way out front. 9 on the shot clock. Here comes Bauman. 3 on the way. And that one's a little bit long. Ellie Knight with the rebound. And Ellie gets it out front to Raina Gearing. Raina finds Abby Thornton. Abby just too far into the basket. Doesn't get it to go. And West Central tips it out of bounds. I guess so. And it'll be Baltic ball here. Still in the press. Mara Schultz might have got away with one there. Mara's got to be careful. She's got 3. Pickett posting up. 3 on the way. Bank, no good. Mara Schultz over to Raina Gearing. Raina comes down the left-hand side of the court. Gets it out to Ellie Knight. Back to Raina. Raina's going to drive in. Puts up a little bit of runner. Misses a shot, but she's going to get fouled. Going to send Raina back to the line. First shot is good. Second one, no good. Rebound comes down to Pickett. Kortmeyer drives in. Shot's no good. Abby Thornton with the rebound. She's got Raina Gearing out front. Raina finds Casey Jatan, and Casey puts it in. Nice pass, Raina Gearing. Casey with 2 points there. Casey's only got 8 on the night, but of course Casey affects the game in so many ways. Steals, rebounds. There's another steal from Casey Jatan. Gets it ahead to Ellie Knight. Ellie to Raina Gearing. Raina's out in front of everybody and puts it in. Raina, 15 points tonight. Wonder what Raina's season high is. Bauman, Kortmeyer for 3. No good. Good shot. Just missed it. And here comes Ellie Knight. Ellie's got a lot of rebounds tonight. Ellie with a little left-handed whip. 15 points now for Ellie. Puts the lead up to 37 now for West Central. So we do have the running clock now. Bauman for 3. Just a little long. And that one's tipped out of bounds by Sadie Holt. Oh no, it's tipped out of bounds by Casey Jatan, so it's going to stay with Baltic. Bauman's going to take it out here for Baltic. Back to Bauman. Over to Holt. Bauman to Kortmeyer. Tries to get it into Pickett. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Baltic. 22 on the shot clock. And 1:45 and counting in the game clock. Nice inbounds play. And nice finish from Caitlin Pickett there. Giving Caitlin 4 on the night. Raina's got it. Tries to get into Abby Thornton. Poked away. Raina's got it back. She's going to drive in. 3 on the way. Ayla Kramer. That's going to be a little bit short. Pickett's got the rebound. Knocks down one of her own teammates. Oh, no. Let's hope this isn't a serious injury. Looks like she's in a little bit of pain, though. That's Kate Bauman for Baltic. Trainers coming out in the court. Try and get this figured out. Didn't look good. Looks like maybe a knee. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a sprain or a bruise there. They're going to help her up. And she's walking to the sidelines okay. Let's just hope it's nothing serious there for Kate Bauman. Kate, a 5'3" junior for Baltic. So Sadie Holt's going to take it out for Baltic here. We get the clock back going. West Central doesn't have the press on anymore. And Kaya Lendertz. Go ahead to Quartermeyer, over to Pickett. Looking for a little bit of room. Lendertz, back to Quartermeyer. Tries to get it in to Pickett, but that one's stolen away by Ellie Knight. Ellie to Casey Jatan. Casey puts that one in. 10 for Casey now. Third Trojan in double figures here. 59 points for West Central. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Leonard's over to Quartermeyer. That shot's no good. And Ayla Kramer with another rebound. Ayla to Ellie Knight. Ellie drives in. Raina Gearing for 3. That one's short. And rebounded by Pickett. And we got 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That ball's stolen away by Ellie Knight. We got a foul on Baltic. That foul's going to go on 14. So that's 5. So we do got to shoot this one. I think Ellie Knight's going to be our shooter here. So she'll be up there by herself, shooting 2. And I think Ellie better make these because she might not get any more playing time. Looks like Joe's going to sub a bunch of players in here to start the fourth quarter. First one's good. 16 now for Ellie. And the second one's good. And the third quarter is going to end West Central 61-22 lead now. And West Central's got some subs coming in. So I'm looking at some girls A scores. Dakota Valley beating Beersford in that region. I think that's region 4 down there. So many good teams in that region. Probably six of the top 20 teams in points out of that region. Elk Point, Jefferson, both in that region as well. Elk Point's head by 7, 27-20 at halftime. And in our own region, Dells is beating Garrettson. And Tri-Valley is ahead of Madison by 14 at the halftime, 24-10. So the winner of this one, who looks like it's going to be West Central, will play the winner of that one, and it looks like it's going to be Tri-Valley. And that would be in Tri-Valley if Tri-Valley ends up winning that game on Thursday night. Pass in the post. Mara Schultz gets this one. Head to Raina Gearing. Raina drives in, and she is blocked by Caitlin Pickett. So Joe's got his 2 seniors in there. Mara and Raina, and then he's got freshmen other than that. Mara Schultz tries a 3. No good. Kaylee Schultz, Bailey Stallman. Oh, Abby's still in there. Abby's a junior. Almost poked away. Baltic's got it back. On the floor. And Kaylee Schultz with the steal. Thought about dribbling again. Realized she'd already used up her dribble. Gets it over to Mara. Mara back to Kaylee. Kaylee to Abby Thornton. Abby's going to drive. Gets out to Raina Gearing. Raina for 3. And that one's good. Raina with 18. And Marina gives a little wave to the crowd, so she must be done for the night. Looks like we're going to have Jordan Phillips and Emma Volts check in. So I think our seniors are done. Probably all of our starters are going to be done for the night now. So that gives us Kaylee Schultz, Bailey Stallman, Ayla Kramer, Jordan Phillips, and Emma Volts out on the floor right now. And Baltic's got it. It's into Pickett. That ball's blocked by Volts. Over to Bailey Stallman. Bailey gets it into Kaylee Schultz. Kaylee tries to pass it out of the post. And that ball is tipped out of bounds there by Caitlin Pickett. So Bailey Stallman's going to take it out of bounds on the side here. Over to Kaylee Schultz. Ayla Kramer looking for Emma Volts in the post. Emma puts it up, no good. Tipped around, and here comes Baltic. Pickett's got it. Little runner in the lane, no good. Ayla Kramer with another rebound. Here comes Bailey Stallman. Kaylee Schultz gets it over to Emma Volts. Back to Ayla Kramer. 3 on the way for Schultz, no good. And I think that one's going to be a foul on Kaylee Schultz over the back there. Kaylee's 3rd foul. Just the first team foul of the quarter for West Central, though. Last home game for the West Central girls this year. Pretty successful seasons. Seeing how they started out 2-7. Ended up 12-8. Nice little run for our girls here. Hopefully they can keep it going Thursday night. Make that Sweet 16 game, then just kind of see what happens. Bailey Stallman got it, bringing it up court. Emma Volts over to Stallman. Bailey thought about the 3. Gonna drive in. Over to Schultz has got it. Volts in the post. Ayla Kramer. Back out to Kaylee Schultz. 9 on the shot clock. Kaylee Schultz is gonna drive in. She's blocked. But did they get the shot off? No shot. That's gonna be a shot clock violation. And looks like we're going to have Avery Eberhardt come in the game here. Avery's coming in for Ayla Kramer. West Central's got 4 freshmen in there right now. Here comes Bailey Stallman. Kaylee Schultz. Kaylee on the right side, no good, but she's fouled. And Kaylee's going to go to the line. Kaylee needs a couple points to have more points than fouls tonight. 2 points, 3 fouls. There you go, Kaylee. And looks like Baltic's going to clear out their bench as well. Bring in some substitutes for them. Second one also good. 4 points now for Kaylee Schultz. And let's see, we got Anna Hookman taking it out for Tri-Valley. And Kayla Lendertz. Baltic passing it around the top. Gets it in the post. And she's fouled in the post. Is that Jordan Phillips? It was on Jordan. So Stallman, Schultz, and Phillips are going to go out. We're going to have Aubrey Bournes in, Taylor Lang in. And also, is that Bella McGraw? I think it is Bella, another 8th grade girl. Oh. Bella's got it now. Over to Taylor Lang. Taylor to Bailey. Bella drives in. Nice little runner. And goes in the. Bella McGraw for 2. Another 8th grade girl we've got playing here. 68 now for West Central. High scoring game for West Central tonight. Bunch of different girls in for Baltic, so if somebody scores here, I'll try and catch their number here. Here comes Bella McGraw for West Central. Minute 25. Taylor Lang. Taylor for 3. That one's no good. It's tipped out front, and it's going to stay with West Central. Another sub in for Baltic. It looks like Kaya Lendertz, sophomore guard's going to check out. Played quite a bit tonight for Baltic. Here comes Bella McGraw for West Central. Another runner up from Bella. Nice shot. She's got 4. It's West Central 70 on the night. And then she gets a steal. Kicks it forward. And tips it forward. And it's going to be West Central's ball. So the clock continues to run. So the shot clock's off now. I think they're just going to hold it out front here. Avery Eberhardt to Bella McGraw. Just running on the outside. There's Aubrey Bournes. Back to Jordan Phillips. Aubrey Bournes has got it. Aubrey just out to Taylor Lang. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's how this one's going to end. 70-22. West Central advancing on. They'll play probably Tri-Valley on Thursday night, so check that one out. And that's going to end it for West Central's girls' home season. Thanks for joining us.